the way that they're doing the stunts, it's very like straightforward. All the action is really happening.
They wanted to be organic. They wanted everything to look real.
If you can't get something real, it's always going to be better than it's put together. Action! It has to be fun and entertaining at the same time. So I really tried to push the action to be gritty. And for some people, it might be a little disturbing.
The biggest action sequence is the ambush.
Our boys, Gonzalo and Kinko are going to follow in our armored car, which will then barrel straight through Danny and Chris's van, sending it toppling down the road. It's going to be fantastic.
We'll take the actors and put them in the van on stage on a gimbal and basically rotate them around until they won't let us do it anymore.
To really bring the viewer into the vehicle with the actors so that you feel like you're in the back seat.
So you want another one? This one more.
Just allows the actors to be safely inside and basically recreate the crash scene that you can't have the actors in safely.
And action!
Whoa, 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 fuck!
You all right?
Okay, cut. Let's right the van.
Hold up. We're doing the overshot of our gun battle here with Gonzalo and his gang. So we have the SWAT arrival where we worked out some tactical stuff with our SWAT team, and then they're having their interaction with the gang down here this morning. Pretty soon we're going to go over to live rounds and live weapons, so we should have a really good gun battle on our hands here in about half an hour.
We were given lots of firepower.
You have a round in the chamber. Everybody has one. Safeties are on. It's your job to take the safety off and you're ready to fire.
All right, loading up.
Even the camera guys were told not to fixate on one thing. Don't just sit there and film the guy getting shot. Look over here and then come over and go past him, and maybe you come back and catch him as he's getting his reaction. So it looks more like you're actually in it.
Brothers purposely wanted to design it so stuff would unfold randomly.
That's so much more exciting for the audience, too, because all of a sudden, boom, you're in a world of shit. You got to figure it out, and they're watching you as it's happening.
So we have a guy who puts the C4 on the back of the armored car, and as he's running away, the effects guys blow the whole back of the armored car. It's a great shot of Victor just coming into camera, a big explosion behind him.
All right, he comes up, hit him with first, bang, keep your head there, and then just bang again through there. So he's not even coming back up, like turning again. I headbutted the guy in the head 3 times.
My favorite action is obviously when I'm beating the crap out of somebody. Most of the actors are very method, but they don't like being method with me kicking the shit out of them. They like it being method with kicking the shit out of somebody else.
You the only one with the fucking gun? Huh?
I think it was like one of my first days where we kind of square off a little bit, and he grabs me, and yeah, that was awesome.
Working with Mark's great. He's one of those guys that he doesn't need much from the stunt department.
You want to try to make it as real as possible. As long as it's nothing that risky, we get in there and do it.
Mark's actually an incredible driver. He's spinning this van around, crashing into things, coming this close to things. It's been up to Mark to make sure that we're safe.
Compared to driving around LA.
Oh, this is very crazy, man. This reminds me of a time when I was in New Nowhere on the Autobahn with my favorite friend and Mercedes-Benz. Very fast one.
There are several roller coaster rides that are out there that don't compete to the kind of excitement you'd get in the passenger seat of Mark's car. How was the speed?
You can definitely tell he's a veteran of many action movies.
I used to be a guy who got to do a lot of fun stunts. Now I'm the guy they called last night and said, JK, you might have to climb a ladder. Yeah, I think I can climb a ladder. I don't have to roll over in an armored car and shoot and get beat up and stuff.
Got one last container, Captain. Let's go.
Giovanni, what's Briggs about to do right now?
What's that again?
What's Briggs about to do?
So say that again.
This set we're at now is a scene where Briggs in his SUV comes crashing through the window at this hairdressing salon.
And then comes in and smashes Kate's face into the mirror.
You really have to, in movies, to make it look like it's chaotic, and authentic and organic. We were both kind of like, hi, how you doing? Giovanni, nice to meet you. Kate, okay, cool. And then you just jump into a scene like that.
I noticed Kate was in tears.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of the scene, that's what she's, I mean, I don't know, maybe she was like, he's really hurting me.
Giovanni is just such a fine person and such a brilliant actor, and so when you come from that place of feeling, trust between the actors, you don't really mind if they slam you into a table.
We're doing a stunt tonight where Briggs is mad at Kate, so he's going to drive his SUV through that window right there. The effects put a little charge in 12 panes of tempered glass, and they hit him on a button right as the truck's coming through, so it shatters the glass, so it's just little bits. This is the dead man to stop it's the anchor for the dead man, actually, to stop the truck from going in too far. It's just a safety, so stuntman doesn't run over the stunt woman. And how many attempts do we have? We have one. One and done. We have one breakaway door, so it's going to be awesome.
Glass is going to fly. If there is any issues, the only people that should come forward is special effects, stunts, myself, and Jen the medic. Lock it up, let's get high. Action! Everybody all right? Here we go.
Right now we are working on a shot where Briggs slams Kate's face into a mirror. We're using a Milo mirror, which actually gives us the opportunity to really slam Kate's face in and just get the whole move.
This side, do it with my right hand.
After which we are cutting to a broken mirror, and then we marry the two.
Action!
I want to be perfectly fucking clear. You call your husband and you tell him not to throw it in the water. You tell him that you, Michael, and Eddie are all depending on him. Do you understand me?
It looks so good, we're actually going to roll on it again with 2 cameras this time.
And action.
Balt's a great director for a stunt coordinator because he wants great action.
Shit, get him off me!
He's not off in a trailer. He's on the set the whole time. He's jumping, running, showing me how to climb up things.
Balt likes to try a few of the things himself. He'll get in there and do the fights.
He's very interested in capturing what's really real and organic in the moment, and that can be a bit hair-raising when you're being thrown around a kitchen, having things smashed into your head and stuff.
You're actually doing everything, so you don't even really have to act. You're jumping over tractors and you're driving the van around and crashing into things. I mean, we're really doing all that stuff, so it gives you the feeling that it's actually happening.